weeks in Bengal.
The leader of BJP.
Meanwhile, politics over Netaji's legacy continues in West Bengal just a few days after the big commemoration ceremony in West Bengal attended by Prime Minister Modi. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has hit back with a fresh bid to claim the Netaji legacy. The Bengal Chief Minister has made a big announcement. A new battalion called the Netaji Battalion will be formed in the Kolkata Police. A Netaji Planning Commission will also be constituted in the state. And that's not all. The Mamata government is also developing an Azad Hind Memorial for Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So the battle that the BJP started over the legacy of Netaji has a big contender now in Mamata Banerjee. The legacy war is very much on. Indrajit Kundu live with me, breaking the story first here on India Today. Big, reply from Mamata Banerjee on the Netaji legacy war, Indro, from memorials to an Azad Hind Battalion, to many other things. It's almost like the BJP has sort of lured her into this legacy war and she's responded.
Well, absolutely. Mamata Banerjee making big announcement on her last budget in the second term. It's a vote on account that she presented. There was a lot of expectation that there's going to be a lot of sops and bonanzas, and she did not disappoint. Of course, this is a big announcement that's coming in. Three big announcements as far as Netaji's legacy is concerned, because Mamata Banerjee had already announced that the state government will mark the 125th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose in a grand fashion. A year-long celebration has already been announced, and now Mamata Banerjee has announced today that she will make an Azad Hind Fauj memorial here in Kolkata, for which money has been allocated. She has also hit out at the central government, at the Modi government, saying that a planning commission has been abolished. So she now wants to bring back the planning commission with a state-level planning commission that will be named after Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and separate allocation has been made. A separate battalion will now be raised in the Kolkata Police, and that too has been named after Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So three very important announcements with an eye on the elections, as we see that the Trinamool Congress and the BJP both fighting it out, slugging it out to appropriate Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's legacy.
Very, very interesting. I mean, good for the legacy of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose that it's become such a big political issue, with Mamata Banerjee now responding and doing her own thing for the legacy of the great freedom fighter. Indro, thank you very much for that. Of course, the big muscle flexing that's happening right now in West Bengal is not Netaji, but the BJP's big Rath Yatra that kicks off in the state tomorrow. But permission hasn't been granted just yet. The big political face-off that's brewing over what the BJP calls its Parivartan Rath Yatra. But the Mamata Banerjee government is calling it the Polarization Yatra.